What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pearl Media. In today's episode, we'll be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. Let's get into
wedding
it.
Ring and a wife, and a husband for one of these ballers. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
39.
Oh my, winter is here. What do you got for me? We talking about IG bottle. We're talking about baddies and 100 octanes, ballers and executives.
No, actually, I'm more about, like, what about women that makes enough money?
What about
And
women?
that makes enough money, that don't necessarily need any baddies or baller.
What about a woman who makes money?
Yeah, that just, like, independent and not necessarily
Who cares? Who cares? Buy a dog, die alone. We don't care. We don't care about your money because you ain't spending it on us. Your money means nothing. No. Listen. Okay. Men don't care about your money because we cannot administer it.
That's not what I said, yeah.
Okay. Then restate your question. You said, what about the women who have money and don't need a man?
Yeah, because I think I heard earlier you saying that if you're like 25 or above 35, you got to take whatever.
No, that's not what I said.
The high.
No, that's not what I said. I'm talking about a specific subset. But are we talking about women like you? Do you make money?
I'm okay. I think so. I think
so.
I have
Are we
food
talking?
and roof. So
I think I'm doing fine. Are we talking about women like you? Because what I don't like to do is I don't like to talk about things that are not you or relevant to the subject. We can that's just a bunch of nothing. So, are you married?
I'm not.
Do you want to be married?
I do. Yes.
Do you have a bachelor's, master's, or a PhD?
I have well, I'm not from here, but what I have is similar to a bachelor's degree. Yes.
All right. And do you make over six figures?
Yes.
All right. Then why aren't you married?
I don't know. That's why I'm listening to you to try to understand also the other side.
Because we don't care about your bachelor's or your six figures. We want women
which I never told anyone. You're the one that asked me about it, right?
I don't think you're understanding. You came in saying, what about women who are in this income and don't need a man? The question is, why don't you have a husband at your age if you want one?
Because I think I didn't find the one. And I'm not necessarily willing to settle.
So that's why I'm just... No disrespect, man. That's so much bullshit. Y'all all say the same thing. I didn't find the one. Like this is the Matrix and you're all looking for Neo. Are you the one?
No. Values.
There is no one.
Values.
There is no one.
No, I didn't say the one. I said the one for my values.
No, that's not what you said. You said I didn't find the one.
The one, yeah, for me, for my values, because I think that I have.
So there's only one person.
Values.
There's only one person. 7 billion people. There's only one person.
No, I believe in several soulmates. I do.
Well, then, thank you.
I believe.
Okay, first of all, you just contradicted yourself. See, the problem with women like yourself.
No. I'm talking about.
Listen.
Okay, I'll let you talk, but please let me talk also after.
Well, you're 40 and unmarried.
You're
40 and unmarried, so that says everything we need to know.
What does that say? Tell me. What does that say about
You're losing at what you want.
But I haven't been that happy in my life, so.
Hold on, ma'am. I asked, did you want to get married? You said yes. If marriage is the outcome you want, you don't have it. That means you're losing at what you want.
No, because it's not like I want it now.
No, ma'am. No. See, words mean things. Words mean things, and you're not on here because you're
out of context.
And you're not here because you're happy, and it doesn't matter. So
I am happy.
Okay, then why are you here? Go
Because
hang out with your cat and your dog and die alone.
I don't have a cat. I don't have a dog.
Whatever.
But
Women like you tend to not prioritize marriage until you're too old.
that's true because we have a career and other goals in life. Absolutely agree with you.
And congratulations.
And I never said that marriage was my priority.
Congratulations. That's what you get instead of a husband.
Yes, and I haven't complained about it.
Because men want something too. They don't want old wives.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. I haven't said anything against that. I didn't say you come,
ma'am. I asked you, okay, then why? You said you want to get married. Do you think you'll get married?
Eventually, like I said, I have values that are important to me.
Okay, you got values. Great. You're a wonderful person. Do you have anybody that's honestly, do you have a man of value that's seriously vetting or considering you to be his wife today?
He hasn't expressed it. If he does, but not yet. Not as I'm aware of. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. So what we have here, folks, is more women trying to act like it's not that big of a deal because they can't get it. Prioritizing your career is your option. You're free to do that. But guess what? You can't have it all. You got a career. That's fine. You got a career. But the men also want something too. They want women who prioritize marriage in their youth so they can get more than just a woman. They want children. That's why I said at almost 40 years old, if you want to get married, you're losing at the outcome you want. Whether you like my phrasing or not, that's the reality.
But
I'm not going to argue back and forth with you. I'm going to argue back and forth with you.
So here we've got a 39-year-old woman. She's single. She's making over 6 figures, and she says she's looking for a husband. But here's the catch. She's not willing to settle. And on top of that, throughout the conversation, she kept contradicting herself. Let me break this down. At 39, your margin for error is already slim. You've had nearly 2 decades of adult dating experience, and now you're in the position of trying to secure a husband before the window closes completely. But instead of facing that reality, she's sitting there clinging to this idea that she doesn't need to settle. And what does settling even mean in her case? It usually means refusing to accept a man who doesn't check every single unrealistic box she's created in her head. Kevin has said this countless times. Women confuse standards with entitlement. There's nothing wrong with wanting a good man, but when you're 39, single, childless, and the pool of eligible men your age who actually want to marry is already small, the last thing you can afford to do is move with contradictions. What's really happening here is pride. She thinks that because she makes 6 figures, that somehow offsets everything else. But high-earning men don't care about her income. They care about youth, femininity, peace, and cooperation. That 6-figure salary she's bragging about doesn't make her more desirable. It makes her believe she deserves more than she actually qualifies for. And that's the contradiction. She wants a high-value husband, but refuses to recognize that the very men she wants don't value the things she's leading with. The harsh truth is this. She says she doesn't want to settle, but life doesn't care. Time doesn't care. Biology doesn't care. The dating market doesn't care about her 6-figure paycheck. What matters is, can she bring peace into a man's life? Can she cooperate? Can she build with someone instead of dictating to them? So my reaction is simple. At 39, still single, still talking in circles, she's running out of time. If she doesn't drop the contradictions, humble herself, and align her expectations with reality, she's going to end up exactly where she is now. Single, frustrated, and confused as to why men aren't lining up. You don't get to redefine the rules of the dating market just because you have a good salary. The market decides your value, not you. And if she keeps waiting for a man who doesn't exist, she'll waste the last years of her dating prime chasing a fantasy.